All right, everybody, it's been one hell of a weekend, hasn't it? Welcome back to Renaissance Cup's final match of the semifinals weekend. We have a losers. No, actually, we have a winners bracket match for you this weekend. You may have thought it would be I'll be looking at the seeds like I'll be one for semis, but no. Seed 10 versus Seed 11 in the place that you would have thought would be Seed 2 and 3. In winner semifinals, it's ndrrr versus Nurend. I'm over to Hatch, going to be joined by Never, who I played against earlier in the lower bracket with for this one. Hello.
Hello, guys. It's me.
Yeah, we are both out of the tournament because the bracket is very normal and not stupid.
Exactly.
Yeah, so Nurend beat me in quarterfinals by... I'm going to be real, beat me by like nothing. We pretty much played to a dead heat across the entire pool. But he did, in fact, survive. I gave him my all, but it's him here in winner semis. ndrrr also upset C2 Dragomax, who has made it to finals just barely in our prior match. Yeah, everyone's been having to play top players in quarters and semis this tournament. This side of the bracket especially has been so weird. But I have the knowledge that ndrrr has practiced a lot for this match. He wants to beat Nurend. So this is the second one in a row where it's probably not so free for our boy, rank 9 in the world and rank 1 outside of Asia, Nurend, who is going easy. They're going easy flashlight on Nurend's warm-up. Good.
I mean, who doesn't want to beat Nurend? He's probably the best or the second best European player by a huge margin, right? In tournaments and in rank.
Well, it sort of depends on how you look at it. By PP, yes, he's rank 1 outside of Asia, like not just Europe, but everywhere that isn't, the part of the world that Taiko comes from. By skill, I think he's third. If you take like tournament skill, right? I think a tryharding Nurend loses to Gohiki, loses to Prime Line Kuchi, and loses to probably nobody else. A40 is a candidate, but we'll have to see about that next week if Nurend wins, because A40 is waiting in winners finals for the winner of this match. The loser will play, I believe, Renshi in lower bracket finals. Anyway, here's ndrrr's warm-up, I think.
5 minutes long. Did the ref allow that?
Seems like it.
Okay.
Nurend says, you don't like Bunker, right?
I thought it was going to be their mutual warm-up.
Yeah, I think this is going a little bit above the rules, but to be fair, Nurend's warm-up wasn't very long, and it's like, if the players want to do it, and we don't think it's going to take a ton of time, I think it's kind of whatever. Yeah, well, our main host Ethan has said, yes, it's fine, so we will be playing End of Ultra Beholds, ndrrr versus Nurend for a warm-up. To be frank, this is probably harder for Nurend than anything in the map pool, by a lot. It's 250 metal, but there's one section that is a 757 note stream of all monos, and a lot of them are long.
Can be much worse than No Mode 5, right?
That's what you'd want to think. But no, this is like the final form of that in Mod 5. The rest drains more stamina, although these guys will have no issue with that. ndrrr is the nightly player, right? Stamina is kind of his thing. Nurend is a 1-digit, so any kind of physical difficulty unless it's like extremely hard long monos, he doesn't care. Like he doesn't care until it's 9 stars. And the first one to miss. All right.
I may be the biggest new gen watching the stream and casting because I have never played this map.
I mean, it's fine. And most of the map kind of just plays the same as the rest. It's just like long, dense, slightly hard but not too hard patterns, stuff like this, right? This is most of the map. Ooh, a lot of dons in a row there. Nurend hitting 100. If he has any trouble at all with these parts of the map, I'm gonna be real, he is not gonna have a fun time on that long stream. You'll know when we get there. Because the song kind of makes it clear that it's coming as well. You will know. If you haven't seen this map before. So, this is 5 minutes. I feel like we could get some stuff done while this map is going. So, how about a recap of what we have seen so far this week? I need to make my Twitch stream. So, matches we've seen so far have been in the winners bracket. This is the second 2 matches. The other one was A40 versus Eloise. That's seed 1 versus 5. A40 won 6-0. Eloise kept it close in a couple maps, but A40 still looked totally comfortable on a pretty hard semis pull. So whoever has to face him next week has got cause for concern. I don't think he's going to be skill capped at all. In the lower bracket, we had as many matches as forfeits. We had 3 FFs. Ting was unable to make it to his match versus Aliar. Aliar was unable to make it to the match that put him in versus Renshi. And Vendel fell sick on the day of his match against Max, and so was not able to play. As for matches that did happen, Renshi beat Right 4 6-4. And then I beat Never 6-3. And then Max beat me. That's seed versus 3 versus 2 in lower bracket semis, by the way. Max beat me 6-5 by the tiebreaker. So, that leaves us one last match. And it's Ender versus Nurend, seed 10 versus 11, whatever is happening. Anyway, this is a stream. It's like this for like 40 seconds. Like, it's so long.
My goodness, these monos. This is a bongo player's nightmare.
Yeah.
The worst nightmare a bongo player could have, in fact.
I think there are only like 1 or 2 reasonably good bongo scores on this, and that's despite the fact that a lot of bongo players have seen this and been like, okay, I want to be able to do this. I want to be this good at monos. And it's that hard that even Ender, a KVK player known for his stamina, is just not really having it. Just completely ceasing to tap for a bit. Nurend really running low on stamina here, but still keeps it going. And honestly, not a map's over. There's still, you know, density and stuff, but nothing in the rest of the map even compares to that.
How are you guys doing in chat? Are you excited for this amazing match that we're about to see?
No, we're gonna see it sometime today if this map ever ends. Maybe it will.
Yeah, maybe having 5-minute warm-ups is not the best idea.
To be fair, I think there's a decent chance that they come out of this map seriously warm. If it was just the mono stream, then maybe Nurend would just be like in a bit of pain or something, but some more normal mapping probably gets him back into the groove.
Oh, we have a prediction. You guys can bet your points either on Nurend or Ender.
Alright.
Put all your doubloons on your favorite player.
Why are they called even points? Wait, this prediction is so short, the fuck?
What? Ethan?
Wait, dude.
Wait, you need to refund that prediction. Put like a 5-minute timer on it, or a 10-minute timer.
I don't know how to do that. I can, but I'll need
Wait,
a
are you
sec.
mod?
Yeah. Let me
I could
figure
do
this
it,
out.
but I'm not
Actions.
mod.
I got it. What? Okay. Oh, so you just deleted the thing. Okay. Well, Enderfield the map. Can't really blame him, except kind of can. You would think he would be quite good at this sort of thing. Maybe just not taking it so seriously. Wants to make sure he's not gassed for the real match because this is a hard pull. Nurend, that's pretty good for Bongo. I mean, I don't want to like glaze it too hard because like it's rank 9 in the world. If he really popped off, that would probably be like a 99.7 FC. But not dying on that long stream is pretty impressive, no matter what. The rolls come in, Ender wins.
First pick, probably, right?
Yeah. I don't think we've seen someone choose first ban yet in this tourney, have we?
I don't think so. I mean, it's an odd strategy.
Yeah.
There's not really a reason to not go for first pick, to see what your opponent bans first.
If you get horrendous first map nerfs, like really seriously awful, I can kind of see it. Because you want like your opponent to pick the strongest map and you get out of the way and you're not going to win it anyway, whatever. But that's like the only case where I can see first ban being more valuable.
Okay, so we have a flashlight ban from Nurend. Maybe he just didn't want to practice it, or
Yeah.
it was too hard. I mean, flashlight is an odd pick. You don't really see it in tournaments often.
Yeah, played with Scorpion 1 in this as well, so combo becomes a big, big factor. If you cannot comfortably read it, you are in a lot of trouble. Unless your opponent can either, which the flashlight picks have been very hard. I've played them both, and I can tell you they are not just casually FCable. Not even quarters was. Enderban's DT1 makes perfect sense. Kind of map Nurend would get 2 100s on, and nobody else gets under 10. Okay, I got under 10, but I don't have to.
picks DT2. This is ballsy against Nurend.
Yeah, I mean, he has to be, right? Like, with me against him, I had like a lot of learning maps, but I don't think his pull is as learny as last week.
Yeah, DT2 especially.
His mechanics.
This is just a mechanics map. No SV, I mean, the diff name indicates that.
It's speed act, right?
Yeah,
I'd say that's
some
a good
1-6
description
here
of
and
this.
there. 1/3 streams. You get it. It's a
The thing
classic
is, his
map.
opponent sort of is Nurend, which at that kind of rank, speed act is how you get your PP no matter what your skill set really is. And he's gotten 20k PP probably? 22 with his speed accuracy. So, yeah, I don't know. Playing Nurend on something like this is scary no matter how good you are because what's to say he's not going to turn around and SS this? But if someone else is going to turn around and SS this, I can see it being under. He's also known for his fast DT. Oh, okay, Nurend's struggling for Ack a little in the intro, but nothing too crazy. If he locks back in, he's still totally in this.
It's a pretty short map, right? I mean, it has 3 choruses as a normal anime song, but it's sub 2 minutes. I mean, we've already passed a quarter of the map.
Yep.
Okay, first Ki right here.
Here we go into Ki 1. Worth mentioning, Nurend got barely 1.1 mil in last week's DT2. Ender almost max scored it. Like, literally got 99.9. I think highest score we've seen on any DT2 in this tournament on what I thought was the hardest one so far. Nurend sitting on 99.3. Ender on, that is 2 100s, folks. Looks like he's come into this one ready. Locked in mechanically.
I mean, one can only dream of such act.
Yeah, looks like Ender is living that dream right now, though. Gets through those awkward little doublets into the finisher. No 100s in sight. But the thing is, he's playing so good. He's on 2 100s. But he will now see. Well, the other guy's still 5k score away. That's lovely. Me moving in heaven and earth to win by 5k. And there's still a Ki left, there's still a couple 1-6 left, which they're not really all that hard, but at the end of the day, they are still 400 bursts. It's still possible to mess up your finger movements a little bit when the tapping is that fast. One of the last 2 comes in here. He's at 99.9, this guy! Okay, 2 100s at the end, but it doesn't matter. Ender gets 4 to Nurend's it on DT2, and that is one hell of a start. The things you gotta do to hold your pick.
I guess Ender knew what he was doing when he was picking DT2 against Nurend.
Yeah, all his picks are going to be very nervy, because for the most part, I think they just are always going to be things Nurend is good at too, right? But
yeah,
if Ender can play consistently like that, he's still got a real
no
shot.
mod 6.
I mean, you knew this was coming, right? I feel
Oh,
like...
it wasn't banned, right?
Yeah,
This
I
is
think
a
DT1.
1.5.
I think DT1 is a better ban for Ender. Yeah, this is the content map, and oh, it's got some content to
Wait,
it.
are we gonna get video? Maybe.
Wait, yes.
Ethan, this is very important stuff.
Oh, this song is so fucking awesome, dude.
Streamer, turn on the video now. Hopefully it's downloaded.
And Ender says, did you play the poll? Nurend, as usual, says, I played no mod 4, and that's it.
Are you
a bit of a
kidding?
showcase. If you thought I was good on sight read today, they call this guy sight read Nurend for a reason.
This guy's not real. I mean, winners bracket semis, and he's chilling. I mean, no need to practice.
He takes the match day seriously. He just doesn't ever play the maps. He downloads them. I can tell you he had no map at no point during last week's match that I had with him, and we played like the entire fucking pool. He doesn't know map them, like he downloads, but as far as I know, he doesn't play. Why can he play spinners as fast as a KDBK player? That's just weird.
Never mind, we don't have video. That's sad. It's okay though.
Okay, and it looks like Nurend has won this map.
Oh, this map is very accessible if you're a good DD player. My PB is like 2 100s.
Yeah, you're like 99.85, right?
Oh yeah.
As long as Nurend doesn't get caught by the one overlap out of the first roll, I think he has a very real chance of accessing this map.
Okay, first tech section.
Time for the fun to begin. And this is where you expect Ender to drop some act. Nurend,
Oh, yeah,
of course,
I
with
think
that single tap
I
strength.
don't wanna be a doomer, but this map is over. This is over.
No, it is.
This section?
Right. Unless... No, yeah, it's not as bad of an overlap as I thought. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, and Ender's gonna find a miss. Not even... I mean, honestly, this is not that bad of a play by Ender. It's not a total bomb. This map is very hard unless you're very good at complex tag. The thing is, his opponent is very, very good at complex tag. And this part is kind of Bongo favored, but really, I think Ender is playing this with the knowledge that, yeah, the other guy is just going to win.
Oh, that verse is fairly hard. That cut or whatever that was.
Yeah, Nurend is on. Okay, 4 100s mine. Catches the quads. Yep. Nothing else in the map, right? I don't think.